everybody come from somewhere. It's a gang member. You don't hear this. Like, come on, my niggas. Trying to throw in that element so a nigga could be, like the weirdo motherfuckers will be intimidated just a little bit. What I'm saying is stay in your motherfucking lane and stop talking about street shit and niggas getting robbed and who did what, nigga, unless you booked them. Period. That's it. Like, what's the big problem? Feel me? So
you doing hella snorting,
street shit. Niggas be talking too much. You
blunt.
feel me? And everybody's listening. That's why I be telling niggas like, yo,
this nigga really is. He
you feel me?
With it yeah.
He did testify in a murder investigation. That ain't no bullshit. I didn't make that up. So him talking about other niggas' business and on some Tekashi 6ix9ine shit, I don't want to ever hear. Listen, I know this nigga Bosco ain't never said nothing about no Tekashi 6ix9ine. That's another thing. I better not never hear this nigga say nothing about Tekashi 6ix9ine. You feel me? Because that nigga tested. That's like one thing a nigga never do in his life. A nigga ain't never seen no dinosaur before unless it was in the museum. Or a nigga ain't never seen no snitch before unless he was on the stand and you handcuffed and can't get to him. Or PC'd up. But that's something nigga ain't never did. But this nigga done walked on the moon before. Niggas don't walk up. This nigga done snitched before on a motherfucker and got the nerve to talk about some spacesuit. You can't talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine, nigga. You done walked in his shoes before. Nigga, a snitch. What the fuck is that? You done told before. I don't give a fuck if you was 2 years old. If you was old enough to know what a tattletale was, you was going to school with a lunchbox. You was old enough to know what just say no was. Don't do drugs. You know what telling is, nigga. And your mama definitely knew what telling was. And she sent you up in there to do it. And told the world you did it after your whole gangbanging circuit. So what I'm saying is stay out motherfuckers' business because you are definitely not qualified to speak on no type of street infractions or no street shit. Period. Like, let's be 1,000% real. And I know nigga gonna be mad. Best thing you should just try to ignore this and act like you didn't hear because I'm gonna bring up the footage of your mom saying you testified in a murder investigation, and that's case closed. And what are you gonna say? You'd have killed the motherfucker at that time if it was you there to tried you as an adult. Point is, ratting is fucking ratting is fucking ratting. So that's that. Stay out niggas' business.
Gotta work, didn't hold. Wait, hold on. And then he wrote in all caps, like, hold on.
Nigga don't act like a bitch.
Is famous for getting beat up on the internet. And in real life, this nigga, I'm not gonna talk about what I'm doing in real life. If you don't know, then go do your research. But this nigga's a fucking janitor. That's like me right now on social media saying this nigga Floyd Mayweather, this nigga broke as a motherfucker. I'm out my league if I was to say some shit like that. Totally out my league. But the fucked up thing about that is, with this internet shit, there's some weird motherfuckers out there that'll actually support me on what that weird shit just came out my mouth. And this is what we got going on with Bosco. Because in real life, this nigga's a fucking janitor. A janitor. Meanwhile, we buying alpacas and shit. Not dating. I don't raise pit bulls no more. I'm not moving in apartments. We buying acres. And this nigga still had a platform and the audacity and his friends backing him up, talking about they fuck with it, and talk about me about some money, some streets.
Hey folks, I'm Joe Biden. I'd like to ask you to join my campaign. As I've said time and again, we're in a battle for the soul of this nation. And that means not only defeating Donald Trump, but also taking...
People work too hard. You ain't gonna do it in front of me.
This is not a black woman who's put in Black Lives Matter. I just want you to know that when, right, but y'all doing that for us and we ain't asked you to do that. Listen, don't spray stuff on here when they gonna blame black people for this and black people didn't do it. Stop. It doesn't matter. Because listen, no. When you do that shit. No, but when you do that, they don't come after you, they come after us. Don't spray on these people's buildings. That's not our message. We out here standing together peacefully, protesting without any problems. You got people of all races spraying on buildings talking about Black Lives Matter. That ain't even us. You got police officers coming to a peaceful protest spraying gas on us. We ain't even did nothing. Don't let the media fool you. When they see the vandalism on these places, know that it wasn't us.
You don't have to go and burn down things, steal things, burn things, and stuff like that. We always try to keep things together. We got enough issue with this COVID virus right now. We got enough issues. But for this right here to happen right now, it just add to it. You got people, big corporations are closing their stores because of people are looting. Why? Why are we doing this? Why are we hurting each other again? Why not just help each other, hold each other's hands, and guess what though? It's try to solve the problem. You know, we didn't create this problem, but guess what? We can help. Especially the new generation today, the 21st century generation. Help us as older individuals to understand this. Don't add to it. Do not add to it. Help us and help everybody right now. We got too many issues right now. And this is a bad one right now. But we got to all come together and try to help each other, try to get through all this situation. Please, please, understand, we have to live together. We're human beings. We're not animals. We are human beings.
People work too hard. Too hard. You ain't gonna do it in front of me.
It might just be a little shoes, a little clothes, but you won't ransack this not tonight.
Don't push the gate. Stop. Stop. It doesn't matter. Because listen, no. When you do that, sir. No, but when you
Can't nobody do it like I
We saved $85 by literally clicking twice and installing a free browser add-on. Honey, anytime you check out on your computer, it will search the entire internet, and if it finds a coupon code, it will apply it. Here's how Honey works. We're currently on Macy's. We have a $279 mixer, and we're gonna add it to our bag. Because we have the Honey add-on, all we have to do is hit apply coupon when checking out on any website. And boom, Honey actually found a coupon code that saved us $50. And that in a nutshell is how Honey works. And here's a list of all the websites Honey works on. You should really install it because you'll save thousands of dollars of your lifetime. Here's how you install Honey. You hit add to Chrome, you hit add extension, now you have Honey. He even changed
So were there people I was in pre-K with? I grew up with my friends all the way up until 13, 14, 15, and they chose their side, I chose my side. It's my family members, ops, all type of stuff.
You have family members that are your ops.
Yeah.
How does that? I mean,
how do it work?
How does that work?
I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. I mean, and then like we be at family unions with each other, type shit like that.
You guys don't?
Nah, he on my daddy's side. I don't really even. In my eyes, I don't even got no daddy, so you see what I'm saying. But I still look at him as my cousin type shit. You see what I'm saying? I got a couple cousins on his side that's with the ops type stuff. But I mean, it have been times when he didn't caught me and something could have went left. You catch my drip type stuff, and y'all lucky my little cousin with y'all get from my hit type stuff. And it have been times vice versa now. You know what? You know. Me and you know who type shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you guys gave each other passes because it's a family thing?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what you said.
All right. And, yeah, I mean, how does that... It seems like a real tough situation because essentially your homies, even if it's not you, your homies still want to get at your family.
Oh, yeah.
But your family's homies still want to get at you.
Yeah, that's the crazy. It's all good. Like, even like during that point in time, he used to be coming through the block type of shit, gang banging. And niggas was always, boy, we gonna kill your cousin with all that type of funny stuff, you see what I'm saying? Y'all about to kill his ass, cause he gonna kill somebody. Y'all playing with that man, y'all about to stop playing with him. He coming through this bitch. So, I don't know. It was just a fucked up situation. St. Lawrence, that's STL, it's a block. Block I come from. Everhard is a block, like 2 blocks over. Block I come from. That's all it is. It's 2 different blocks. It's somebody, block.
Situation. So were there people who you knew when you were in elementary school, you might even been friends with, and now you're growing up and you guys are ops?
Yeah, for sure. Not even elementary school. What's before that? Preschool, pre-K? Pre-K, people I was in pre-K with. I grew up with my friends all the way up until 13, 14, 15, and they chose their side, I chose my side. Now we ops, type shit. It's my family members, ops, all type of stuff.
You have family members that are your ops.
Yeah.
How does that? I mean,
how do it work?
How does that work?
I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. I mean, and then like we be at family unions with each other, type shit like that.
You guys don't?
Nah, he on my daddy's side. I don't really even. In my eyes, I don't even got no daddy, so you see what I'm saying. But I still look at him as my cousin, type shit. You see what I'm saying? I got a couple cousins on his side that's with ops type stuff. But I mean, it have been times when he didn't caught me and something could have went left. You catch my drip type stuff, and y'all lucky my little cousin with y'all, you get from my hit type stuff, and there have been times vice versa now. You know what, you know. Me and you know who type shit, you know what I'm saying?
So you guys gave each other passes because it's a family thing?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what you said.
All right, and yeah, I mean, how does that, it seems like a real tough situation because essentially your homies, even if it's not you, your homies still want to get at your family.
Oh yeah.
Your family's homies still want to get at you.
Yeah, that's the crazy. It's all good. Like, even like during that point in time, he used to be coming through the block type of shit, gang banging. And niggas was always, boy, we gonna kill your cousin with all that type of funny stuff, you see what I'm saying? Y'all about to kill his ass, cause he gonna kill somebody. Y'all playing with that man, y'all about to stop playing with him. He coming through this bitch. So, I don't know. It was just a fucked up situation.
I see on the internet a lot. I see it always says STL and EBT. What's the difference between that?
St. Lawrence, that's STL, it's a block. That's the block I come from. Everhard is a block, like 2 blocks over. Block I come from. That's all the difference is. It's just 2 different blocks.
Okay, but are you guys like clicked up, or is one like the old click or the new click?
I say It's tricky, man. You got me on camera talking about stuff I ain't supposed to be talking about.
Oh, okay.
Let me give you the real right now.
Then we can
It's
pass
tricky.
on it if
It's supposed to be clicked up, but you know, it's damn near like Eberhard was the older niggas who was doing all this shit. Like, I jumped off the porch when I was 15. When I was 15, EBT was the niggas that was already doing that shit. You see what I'm saying? Already in the streets. They was already 16, 17, 18. You see what I'm saying? They're just the older niggas from the neighborhood.
And you guys kind of created your own thing?
Yeah.
Okay. What year did you guys start?
We started all that stuff like 08, 09.
One of your guys' most popular members, Tuka.
Yeah.
Passed away quite a while ago. You guys were friends?
Yeah. We got his face tattoo, name tattoo right on my face.
Oh, okay. You guys grew up together?
Yeah. That's who chipped my tooth.
How did you chip your tooth?
We was horse playing. We was wrestling outside. I slipped around, let him get me like this, and he suplexed me. I had my mouth on the gate.
Oh, okay. How old were you when this happened?
Like 15.
Oh, okay. And what was Tuka like?
Like a regular kid. I mean, not like a regular kid, because we ain't regular kids. We didn't grow like regular kids, but a funny guy, ladies' man type of guy. All he want to do is deal with all the ladies. You know, really like, he gangbang, he affiliated with it, but he ain't really like over-aggressive. You know what I'm saying? You know, as some niggas out the crowd is over-aggressive, that's all he want to do type shit. He ain't really like that. You know, Tuka died when he was 15, so he never really got a chance to even be like, you see what I'm saying? He was still a little boy type stuff. He was a cool kid, nice guy.
You have any stories you could share hanging out with him?
Stories. When I first met him, I was in tour with him. Him and his brother, we had a big old neighborhood fight. Me, him, my cousin, all that. We was steady fighting them when we first met them. When they first moved on St. Lawrence. We used to get real, like, aggressive with people that were from the neighborhood. He upped the BB gun on us like he was tough or something.
Okay. And then how'd you guys become cool?
I don't know. I think we just, I don't know how we became cool, to be honest with you. I can't even tell you that. Because they got into it with my blood cousin. He hated their ass with a passion. But I don't know. I guess because they lived on the block, so we had no choice but to get cool with them. They started playing football with us and stuff like that. We was little kids and stuff. That's really what it was. They started playing football with us. Nigga, too, was over fast. Track speed type. Who's on the boat?
Oh, okay. Around what year was this?
I gotta say like 06.
06?
07, probably.
Oh, okay. So you guys were friends before the gangs and everything?
Yeah. For sure.
Okay. Was Duck around during this time?
Yeah, I met Duck in like 05, 06.
Same time?
Yeah, like a year or two before I met them.
Oh, okay. Do you have any stories you could share about Duck?
Duck, that's my man. I used to live with Duck. When I was like 16, 17, I got put out the crib, dropped out. Put out the crib, I lived with Duck mama like my mama. I don't know, that's shit. His brother and like my brother and my sister, that's how I look at that shit.
At what point did you start rapping?
I've been rapping all my life. I remember when I was a little boy, I told my mama I wanted to rap about me what's the old thing? Karaoke machine. For a Christmas present.
You used to rap off the karaoke machines?
Yeah, recorded a song on there and everything. And this back when tape players was, when you put a tape in the karaoke machine. I always wanted to rap when I was little. I just never really took it like serious until I started seeing like Duck's situation, how he booting up, being able to put his family in a better position. Take it serious now.
Beautiful dreamer, wake unto me.
What makes a business a business?
Starlight.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes my sense of humor can be pretty f***ed up. Sometimes I can find the most f***ed up shit pretty funny. You fall and bust your ass? Funny. You try to prank your innocent friend, but end up unintentionally pranking yourself instead? Funny. You deliberately cut someone off on the road while driving, and then end up crashing into another car? Funny. You try to push someone into a pool, succeed in pushing them in, but end up falling into the pool yourself as well? That's what your ass get. And by the way, how much does this guy weigh to be having enough force to put a literal hole in the ground? Like, holy fuck. You stomp on a cat and well...
Why are you running? Why are you running?
It was at this moment that little Debbie knew. She f***ed up. And then the cat is over there just chilling and looking at all of this go down and probably saying in his little feline mind, oh yeah, she definitely had that one coming. So yeah, as you can see, my sense of humor is a little wild, a little crazy, and a little on the dark side. But I do have my limits. You know, I absolutely do have some kind of invisible, like, non-tangible radar that allows me to judge whether something is going too far or not. And to be honest, what I just came across the other day had my radar going off like crazy. And in my opinion, was just going way too far. And you know, when I first saw this video, it was late. I was laying in bed, scrolling through Instagram, tired, looking like a zombie ready to pass out at any moment now. And then I randomly came across this video from some guy named One Trip Sid. I clicked on it, turned up the volume, and bam! I see some dude getting slapped on the shoulders and his shirt being ripped off his back all in one split second. And I had to spit my coffee out. Like, I was so lost for words in that very moment. It was as if I had forgotten every word in the English language and instantly became mute. But boy, let me tell you, when I checked the comment section to see what people thought, and boy, the comment section was just a pure sea of yellow crying emojis with the occasional skull emoji with the words dead next to it. And apparently he calls it the grip challenge. And it's not hard to see why. But, I mean, is this what Instagram comedy has come to in 2020? Sneaking up behind people while they aren't looking and dragging them down to the floor like a rabid dog taking down his prey in the wild? But oh no, it doesn't stop there. Sid walked up to some dude strolling through the mall with his sister and mom and decided to run up to the kid, and with the force of all his body weight, he drags the kid down to the floor. I mean, the poor kid was probably there with his mom and sis just to stock up on some more Skechers, khaki pants, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards to add to his collection. And then you got this motherfucker coming out of nowhere and dragging him down to the floor like it's WWE WrestleMania. But like I said before, it does not end there. So Sid walks into what seems to be some kind of taco establishment straight out of GTA 5. He walks inside the store, creeps up behind what seems to be an employee who looks like Lil Tecca for some odd reason, and the rest is pretty much history. Like, bro, the dude sitting down in the restaurant seems like he's having a rough life. Buddy's wife probably left him. Buddy was behind on the bills. Buddy was working a dead-end job. Buddy's life was in shambles and was contemplating giving up. Like, imagine being so down low in life, like, you've got next to no hope at all. And then out of nowhere, some random dude comes up behind you, grips your ass out of your seat so hard, buy your shirt, and leaves you with armpit bruises and a neck injury for the next 6 weeks. I mean... After that encounter, I don't think I could come back from that one. Like, this is the type of behavior exuded by people who smoke Black and Milds, wear do-rags in public, and sleep in black Air Force Ones for extra comfort. I mean, honestly, bro, this is just straight up depressing. All I gotta say is that if that were me and I actually caught up with him, I'm immediately tackling him, jumping on top of him, and beating the living soul out of his entire existence. And not only would I make sure that he wouldn't be able to walk for at least a couple of days, but I would also make sure that any captured footage of me whooping his ass into the next dimension got leaked into the public. You know, I would make sure everything is available for you guys to see, because maybe then and only then would he stop this kind of reckless behavior. I mean, you've got people out here who are just trying to do their jobs in peace, you know, get their paycheck and go home. But then some random kid wants to ruin their day by not only doing this bullshit, but also by posting it to the internet for millions of people to see. And I know, there are already about to be a few clowns in my comment section trying to defend this man by saying,
So I just ordered these 4 pizzas here, and it was supposed to cost me over $100, but it ended up costing me only $65. Okay, so first, Domino's.com.
It used to be if someone wanted to spy on you, they had to get a clear view into your home and a pair of binoculars. But these days, you can get a lot more information on someone without ever leaving the comfort of your chair. Is there any privacy left in the world of smartphones and social media? Is Siri an AI that was programmed to spy on me? Is my Google Home peeping on me when I'm in the shower? Today's video will be covering the basics of internet privacy and cybersecurity. We're not cybersecurity experts, so some of what we talk about will be oversimplified for the purpose of education. If you're curious, there are many resources that will be able to touch on these subjects with more specificity than we will. And with that out of the way, let's get into it. Today's video is sponsored by NordLocker. I hate to break it to you, but the virtual assistant you got for your living room is absolutely listening in on you. Usually, what leads to Google or other AI assistants collecting audio without our knowledge is what's known as a false accept. They refer to noise or words in the background that software interpreted to be the hot word, like "Okay Google," and as unlikely as that sounds, more often than not, it's what happens. When a couple from Portland found that their private conversation was recorded by their Amazon Echo and sent to a person on their contact list, Amazon explained that Echo woke up due to a word in background conversation sounding like Alexa, then heard a send message request, at which point Alexa said out loud, "To whom?" The background conversation was interpreted as a name in the customer's contact list. Alexa then asked out loud, "Contact name, right?" Alexa then interpreted background conversation as right. Is that spying? Or is it more like a child overhearing a conversation and repeating it to people? These companies are very open about the fact that they collect information, but what should concern us is what that information is used for. In a statement on information gathering, Google product manager David Monsees said, "Language experts review and transcribe a small set of queries to help us better understand languages. The percentage of queries that they collect is around 0.2%, and they insist that audio snippets are not associated with user accounts as part of the review process, and reviewers are directed only to transcribe snippets that are directed to Google. Every time you ask your Google Home what the weather is like, or which actor was in that movie, your audio is being collected so Google's AI can better understand the nuances of common speech. Should we be worried? Google doesn't want us to be. But in 2019, a contractor for the company leaked Dutch audio data to VRT News in Belgium. The leak included around 1,000 excerpts, 153 of which were conversations that should never have been recorded, and during which the command "OK Google" was clearly not given. So,
at Philadelphia, we know what makes the perfect schmear of cream cheese. You need only the freshest milk and cream. That one. And the world's best, and possibly only, Chamelier. Philadelphia.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God.
So while Google and other companies hold on to our audio data to make their service better, no one can guarantee that this information won't be used against us. And
Sit down.
Yo, this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. First and foremost, make sure you follow me at King Earner1. That's KINGEARNER and the number 1 on Instagram. And click that link in the bio. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I hate when I'm without my honorable CMOS Gold Daddy. Specific CMOS though. The one that's better than anything that's out here is from Size Palace. Listen to me, y'all. I gotta do no lying to y'all. I had to back up some and really take notes from this person, because at the end of the day, the way she honors and carries a load that comes from the same place that everyone else gets it from, I gotta respect it hands down. Ain't nobody go over there and actually take their time out and make sure it's organized and that you're continuously getting the correct CMOS. That CMOS that's not washed and stripped of its natural ingredients from people cleaning it way too much. I do no lying to you. There's no way the CMOS that's coming out of that water don't have a speck of salt on there. It doesn't taste. You can't get it from these other CMOSs. The reason why is because some of them are just cleaning it too much. Besides polish, it got everything that's a part of it. I've seen it taken out of the water based off honor and put in a correct manner, where a vegan and people of this type of fashion say, I gotta honor it, and they would take this CMOS over every CMOS. It's gold. Dr. Sabi didn't say the CMOS was light skin or 10 karat. He said when he would look in the water, it was as if gold. So I'm suggesting to you, you click the link in my bio on Instagram at King Earner1 to get your honorable CMOS. No one sells it for 64 ounces for $50. 64 ounces of gel for only $50, while everyone else has it 32. for $50. Where's the honor in that? I'm honoring this, and guess what? I'm gonna support it until I drop. And I'm telling you guys to make sure that you honor this, because it's the livest and most honorable gold that's out. Be sure y'all tune in. The store will be in Philadelphia, downtown area. Make sure that y'all come in and support, because that sea moss is going to be there. But King Erna also will have a list of other herbs. Right now I'm studying one particular. It's called lymphalin, and I'm going to have that for sale soon. But right now I'm honoring size polish, that honorable, that nice fresh sea moss gold. You get your money's worth. Because a lot of times, I ain't going to lie to you, you can damn near see the whole plant in the gel. What? Blend more. Now listen, I want to get into this situation with the 6ix9ine, how can I say it? The tapes, the conversations that I'm hearing. There's no way these guys are really a part of a gang. And I want the gang members to pay attention to where I'm coming and how I'm coming. At no way, shape, or form are you to be on the phone with any conversation about gang activity if you're a gang member. I have to give the youngest this game. I don't want y'all to be in the streets. I don't want y'all to be in the negativity. But I gotta be truthful to y'all. I'm tired of seeing the youngins being locked up and thrown away like this. It makes no sense, man. No one is paying attention that the #1 rule in the streets is to never admit to that wrong that you're doing. See, that's the understanding of a true gangster. They know that it's wrong. So they say, I have a plan or a time limit, or if this is going to be something for the rest of their life, this is what it is. But it's a secret to anyone outside of that gang. And even certain, steps of the gang members, the dudes that are kind of like in rank. Humpy. Not to touch the phone, but certain rank don't talk to underrank individuals. It just don't happen that way when things are organized. When you got a sucker like 6ix9ine, you're supposed to kind of organize the way you milk this money. Because that's what it was. Let's not joke about this. But make the milking something for life. See, they had a great idea when they were having.
Okay, let's try and get the buzz back.
And kind of getting like a cosign, 50 Cent is in the gang members. The gang members. Joint can go up a little bit more, and his cosign will be even deeper. And 50 went far, and the cosign is at the side. But somebody that's a part of that gang, that had that connection, got a connection to something positive, something as strong as 50 Cent, you don't have them go talk with them. Just you sit down with 50 Cent and you allow this person to know, I am putting you in position, but better position. How much can we offer? How much can you offer this guy? If you can't do it yourself, the producing and the industry thing, and have your own record label, weight record label, what is your position? You keep in the street in the matter of you can't use street aggression. There's no way it's going to survive. You're giving this bull gas.
Sit down.
And
sit
him
down.
to talk disrespectful to everybody worldwide.
Lay down.
He's not being judged.
Lay down.
Based off of y'all name, y'all honor.
Lay down.
Organize. Listen.
Lay down.
You rat or you potential rat, because your eyes come off like a potential
Lay
rat.
down.
6'9". This is your security. I have LLC that. This is yours.
Lay down.
You will pay the security company this amount of money. Listen, 6'9", you're traveling. We have our own honorable road manager that can put you in place to get shows. They're good at it. Make sure it's a beautiful woman who has a delicate, honorable voice that can call around the world and get this #1 seller chart guy, the guy who has the good music that everybody is honoring and respecting because he's telling people to suck his privacy. This is how we carry it. And everything is legal, and you don't have to continue to talk gang to us or be gangish. We just need for this money to keep rolling in a positive way. Not have Jim Jones, who calls himself a capo, on a line talking about what y'all want to attempt to do. And then you make the attempt without looking in the vehicle. In these times, who don't destroy that vehicle in the inside to make sure there isn't a camera? I mean, we've seen it played out so many times. So the people who is going through this, they have to be skilled. To me, it sounds like a bunch of guys who rather talked about on the phone or talk decent about what they know how to do or the aggression part in a manner to feel good about themselves. And it's disgusting because you see it all over the internet now, and everybody wants to speak on something that's too real, something that's not ready for the people's ears, something that is not supposed to touch the people's ears. You violating 6'9" and giving a go on it makes it seems like you're a G, but you're just a womany girl home with situation things on their mind, and you wish you were really in that part of it at a time. And your coins is up, you can't nobody tell you who you really is. People around the world honor you based off of what? You be in control of something that you never had control. Let's get understood. And I have nothing against any blood because I'm not in a gang. But I see a difference in the sex. I see a difference in individuals not.
March 11th was a crazy day. That is the last day that we shot an episode.
Being boastful about it and not bringing that to the forefront. Red down, cherry red, 24/7, ah-da-da-da. These are the gangsters. The ones that's figuring out how they can turn their organization into something positive, something legal, something that makes sense instead of the recycling the crime thing. Back and forth, keep trying to make moves and do a stunt here and there just in order to do what? Repeat that cycle again. It's over and over. Everybody is going to do it then. Now the youngins coming up think it's okay to go to jail. Think that's a part of it. Oh yeah, it's a part of it. But your intention to go should never be that part of it. The reason why is because the goal is longevity, youngin. The goal is to get that money and get the hell away from it. If you're in it, you're in it. But know that getting caught is in it. And if you get caught, you got to take everything that comes with it. Don't pay attention to your Jordan Towers. Because all he's doing is talking against your own people in a way that your language can't be able to accept and understand that he's a fool. He's an individual that loves to make fun of black people and the mistakes that we make. I'm not here to laugh at the mistake. I'm here to tell the youngins that life shouldn't be a life at this time in, the era that it is. The streets is not a thing to claim or to say, this is what I want to do. You gotta be a part of the streets and figure out how you get the hell out of it, how you invest your money, because this entertainment thing is what I would call popping. See, this is the realest entertainment that you can get, because at the end of the day, there are people that are home that are entertained. The reason why they are entertained, because at the end of the day, what I do, no one else truly does.
Cool. Let's see if these fools are the influencers after all. I want to see hashtags. I want us trending. I want people to come here again.
I put every individual that I spoke on that was a rat in that link underneath of when they said it. And they didn't say anything else. The thing is, people want you to speak on people that they're afraid of to say. See, they'll be like, oh, his said, King Ernest said, but deep down in their heart, they're not going to tell the truth of how they feel about that rap, because they rather not go through that. See, the aggression of a man never changes. Only time it changes is when that man understands, one, that he's too old to come in a fashion that he will come. You can have a goddamn heart attack or a damn blood pressure go through the roof. Or, two, he can understand that if he goes in a direction of that aggression, he must go forward 199% if it causes for him to do so. And in these times, we got a lot of people that think online to be the one who speak on things that put them in a position of being a gangster. That's not what King Erna is about. You know what King Erna is about? Restoring the honor and giving the people knowledge of what came before us. And you know what came before us? Rats. They've been around since Judas betrayed Isa alayhi salam. I mean, what you want me to tell you? The William O'Neills, the ones who were part of bringing down a very strong, very, not regular, but very strong organization for the black people. William O'Neill, he done that. And so on, we have the others in history that told. The understanding of the cycle of the Honor Your Life campaign gives you an example. It has given you that example from day one to give you the understanding of you can not go towards doing anything street and still have that urban look and still have that pizzazz, that freshness, that honor that a person see and say, damn, you know, he got some honor to him. The heart speaks out first to you. Got some honor to you in your brain, personally. Damn, you say, hey, that was honorable. Other than that, y'all following something that don't have longevity. In our world, you have to go for what lasts and what makes sense. Going back and forth to jail don't make sense. Getting shot up don't make sense. Lining yourselves up because you want to be a
No matter where you go or how you get there, Selco's along for the ride with a nationwide network of 30,000 free ATMs. So live a mobile life, and soon you'll be living a good life. Selco Community.
Alright, man. So yeah, bro. We got a video right here. This shit is crazy. So I guess he's on.
Chris, if you do that now, Birmingham nigga kiss you. Let Bill nigga take you out. Keyshawn, where'd you get stared at me? Hey, Keyshawn.
He's pissed me off, man. Go to the hospital, dude.
Get out there. I'm gonna get you out of y'all bridges. Take me out of there. I'm finna park at shed. Y'all go on the race. You got one shot. You got one kid. Go on. You got one shot to make it right. I'm gonna let y'all, you just say, oh, I'm trying that pen. I'm trying to make it to y'all somewhere, nigga. I'm going to Birmingham, tell my son I love him to death, man. I never tell my son, you hear me? Tell my son I love that boy to death. Tell my I ain't never try to be like this, y'all. You hear me? Tell my little boy I love him, man. I love my son, y'all. Don't cry, Creep. Curry the game, but no fucking game, man. I'm dead. You hear me? I'm dead. You hear me? This the day I've been waiting on radio. Tell my son, I love that boy. I love that.
Man, that shit is sad, man.
Tell Jay I love her. Tell Jay I love for goddamn get.
Cause my boy's really going through it. I just want him to go to the hospital.
Don't never put no guns in my son's hand. Don't put no toy guns in his hand. He can't have no gun. Whoever know me, whoever see me, tell my son I love him. You hear me? Try to get him on the right path. Put him on the right track. You hear me? Put him on the right track, yeah. Today, them boys' hands clap me out. But I'm gonna let them kill him. I was born and raised in
Okay, well, I guess we've got to do some marketing. Instead of handing out flyers on Vinewood Boulevard, I want you...
I don't got no gun. I mean, I got one more. I can't tell one more. I might die with you.
Where did he get shot at?
Oh, I might don't need to be hit. I think I am, though. Don't pay no secret. Don't drop a tear, bro. You gonna die without no tear dropping. You gonna die without no tear dropping. You hear me? You hear me?
This is a real savage right here. It is a savage ass nigga. Ain't gonna lie to you.
airdropping propaganda worked for every invading army of the last 100 years. Why wouldn't it work for us? Well done.
Manage anxiety and depression the easy way by purchasing a penthouse at the Diamond Casino and Resort.
Time for another dare. 5 habaneros, and then make out with the fattest guy in here.
I already did that in the dungeon crawler.
Did? Nice. You rock, babe. Okay, time for another dare. 5 habaneros, and then make out with the fattest guy in here.
I already did that in the dungeon crawler.
Did? Nice. You rock, babe.
Who's emotionally unavailable now, Julie?
What are you doing?
Okay, time for another dare. 5 habaneros, and then make out with the fattest guy
today?
Go there. Right there. Oh, look it. No, no, no. Go. Lay down.
Take the tampon out and get over here!
Oof, 656.